Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Charlotte Motor Speedway as we get ready for qualifying for the All-Star race in the Budweiser All-Pro Series Season 7. Cars rolling off onto the racetrack. Cars rolling off onto the racetrack. This is a 15-minute qualifying session. As you see the cars go out onto the back straightaway. The first car out on the racetrack is going to be Daniel Geip in the 18. He finished. He won. Daniel Geip won the All-Star Open at Eldora. He won the first race, which is what allowed him to transfer into the race. So, the 18 of Daniel Geip is in the All-Star race from winning the All-Star Open at Eldora. Well, the 18 car hit the wall there. Coming along through here, as you see, it is actually the 03 car that is the fastest car. Currently, we're gonna watch the 18 car complete one more lap before going back through the field. 18 car completes one more lap, but it's actually the 12 car that gets ahead. So we're gonna go back through here. Here's the 03 Robbie Noser Jr. Got into this race via winning at Talladega earlier this season. He is currently running, he hasn't really placed a lap time yet. Right behind him is Jessica Villanueva, who got in from being in the Final Four last season. Actually, just being in getting a win last season as well, and at number 78. She crosses the line, 6th on the board, she improves. Charles Sanford, currently 11th on the board, now 12th. Excuse me. Sanford got in from having a win last season. He's hoping to do good. Here's Daniel Voiles, who got a win earlier this season and a win last season as well at Watkins Glen. Got him into this race. Right behind him is JT Bryant, Daytona 500 winner, actually a 3-time winner last season. JT Bryant's in this race. Morgan Henderson, she got into this race from her win earlier this season at Richmond. So here she is in the field here. She's currently 12th on the board. Right behind here is a good pack of cars. We got Anthony McCurry in the 61. Anthony McCurry in the 61 Audi. He got in from winning a race earlier this season. I believe Anthony McCurry got a win earlier. It was either this season or last season. And then here's the 10 of James Silverfox, who's second on the board right now, right behind the person who's leading this pack. James Silverfox. He got a surprise win earlier this season too at Atlanta on fuel strategy. Stole a victory away. Here's Season 6 Budweiser All-Pro Series champion Alex May, who also has a win this season at Phoenix, and the 51 car just gets spun and backs it into the wall. Alright, now we got to keep an eye on Alex May, because when he comes back to pit road, if he goes behind the wall, he will have to go to a backup car. So Alex May, after just getting turned by the 61, Alex May probably has significant enough damage to where he'll have to go behind the wall. And if he does, that 51 will have to go to a backup car, which means that the 51 will have to start at the rear of the field, despite where he qualifies here today, or tonight. So Alex May come in the pit lane. "45 miles per hour down the pit lane." You see Nathan Hudson on there too. These cars just resting their tires, getting ready for another run. Yep, and Alex May has to go behind the wall in that 51. So Alex May will have to go to a backup car. So here's Trent Dunham, who got into this race after having a win last season. He got a late season win. Trent Dunham data got him into this race. Waiting for the cars to cycle around. Here's Levi McIntyre, who got a win at FTF last season. His win at FTF last season is what got him into this field, the All-Star field for this race. Here's our Daytona 500 winner and our first and only two-time winner of the season, Nathan Hudson. He's up here with the current pole sitter. Hudson up here. He won the Daytona 500, then had about a mediocre season, and then he won 2 weeks ago at Kansas. So Nathan Hudson, he's looking to win his second Budweiser All-Pro Series All-Star race, and as you know, he'll also join me up in the co-commentator's booth for that race as well. Here's Seth Cole. Seth Cole, and the number 30, BioShock Infinite Chevrolet for Tweenix Racing. He pulled out a win at Texas Motor Speedway this season when somebody ran out of gas. So he's their current pole sitter. He's coming up behind the 18 car. Oh, the 10 car hit the wall, but not too bad. And the 30 car still remains. The 30 car still remains. Top of the board. Alright. JT Bryant, we talked about him. Jessica Villanueva. O'Neal Baldwin got a win earlier this season. He's in here. O'Neal Baldwin's in this field. He won, I forgot exactly what race. Oh, he won Las Vegas. So O'Neal Baldwin in the Sprint Unlimited in the All-Star race. This actually is O'Neal Baldwin's second All-Star race. His second All-Star race appearance. As you can see up ahead, Alex May's back out on the racetrack, and he's no matter where he qualifies, he's going to be at the rear of the field. McCurry, talk about McCurry. Charles Jackson, he's in from a win last season, a late season win last season. Charles Jackson in here. Behind him is John Arndt and John Racer sticking together. These two got in from late season wins last season as well. Chuck Petty, he made it into this field because he finished runner-up in the Chuck Petty finished runner-up in the first race of the All-Star Open back at Eldora. So he's made it in. Right behind him is Johnny Gardner. Johnny Gardner won the race at Dover. That's what got him into this field as well. Something tells me I'm missing a car, or a car is not in this practice session, or in this qualifying session that should be. I've talked about everybody now, but I still feel as if I am missing somebody. So we got 6 minutes remaining in this practice session. Sorry for not talking much. We're going to go find some good action up here on the racetrack. So we're going to watch our current pole sitter. This track actually has a lot of turns, especially with a lot of incidents, especially in turn 4. If you go too hot in the corner, try to get a good enough run off the corner, There's times where you can hit the wall, like Seth Cole just hit the wall off the turn number 2 there. Seth Cole just trying to look up, make sure he's just trying to keep his car clean so he can start on the pole if he stays there for the All-Star race. Let's take a look and see where everybody's at in this session here. So far, dead last is Levi McIntyre in the 19. Oh, there's somebody I haven't talked about. There's Jessica Shelton, whose win last season at Coca-Cola is what got her into this race as well. She is 20th on the board. She is second to last. I think she might just be working on her race setup. I'm sitting cold though, still watching this group of cars. Less than 3.5 minutes remaining in this qualifying session. Seth Cole, still looking at Seth Cole here, less than 3 minutes remaining. It's still Seth on top of the board. I don't think anyone's going to catch him. He is, what is it, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's 3 thousandths of a second faster than James Silverfox. We got a group of 4 cars back there, right here, including Alex May, O'Neal Baldwin, and others. All it's going to take is some very fast race and very fast laps, and you can advance your position. O'Neal Baldwin still sits 16th on the board. He's probably not going to improve a lot on this lap. 27,497 last lap. So he actually did, but he didn't get any better. He is 1,000th of a second slower than Anthony McCurry right now. With a minute and a half remaining in this qualifying session, all eyes return to Seth Cole, who I think might have just called it quits in the session. I think he feels confident enough that he will stay in the first position. We just saw James Silverfox pass by. James Silverfox still second on the board. We're looking at Jessica Villanueva, who is 4th fastest right now. Less than a minute remaining in qualifying. I just want to point this out now because I feel like I'm missing somebody. If I am indeed missing you in this qualifying session, just know this, that by now you don't have to let me know because I would have checked by now. And if I did miss you, then you will automatically be in the All-Star race as well. You'll start last, but you'll be in the All-Star race. So I apologize if I forgot to put you in. I'm gonna double check. Actually, I'm gonna triple check after this qualifying session to make sure that everybody's in when they should be. Coming up with the last 5 seconds of this qualifying session, which just ends now. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Qualifying is indeed over for the All-Star race. And qualifying is indeed over for the All-Star race. And there you have it. Everybody in the low to mid 27s. Make sure that's clear. Yes, that is clear. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. There's the 21, possibly 22 cars, if I forgot somebody, which I probably did, knowing me. 21 cars that have qualified and where they're going to start, all except for the 51 of Alex May, who's going to go from 14th all the way to 21st or 22nd, depending on if I forgot somebody. So, congratulations to Seth Cole and James Silverfox for clinching the front row for the 7th annual All-Star race, Budweiser All-Pro Series All-Star race. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys for All-Star festivities. Oh God, voice crack. So, this has been Michael Norman, the voice of the Budweiser All-Pro Series on the NNSCRA Sports Channel, where offline racing's at its best. I say, until we meet again.